Amsterdam, a city of canals, bikes, and too many tourists. You know the postcard views. But beneath that shiny surface, there's another city. A quieter one. It whispers to you if you bother to listen. It's in the small alleys, the forgotten corners. These are the spots that hold the city's true soul, hidden from the marching crowds. We all crave them, don't we? These hidden gems. The little restaurant only locals know. The bar tucked away down a dark street. There's a thrill in the discovery. It makes the experience yours, not something pre-packaged and sold to the masses. Café de Verborgen Parel, the hidden pearl. To find de Verborgen Parel, you first need to find the Jordaan. This isn't your grand imposing Amsterdam, not the damn square circus. The Jordaan district was once working class, gritty, full of life and struggle. Now it's cleaned up, charming they call it, full of art galleries and quirky shops. But some of that old spirit, that stubborn authenticity still lingers in the air. Walking through the Jordaan is an experience in itself. Get off the main canals, dive into the network of narrow streets. Each one looks a bit like the last but different. It's easy to get lost here, but that's the point. Getting lost in the Jordaan is how you find the good stuff. You push open the door, maybe a little bell jingles. The first thing that hits you isn't noise, it's the smell, rich, deep. The unmistakable aroma of good coffee beans being treated with respect. Not that burnt, acrid smell you get in those soulless chains. This is different. This is the smell of care, the smell of someone who knows what they're doing. It's a promise of good things to come. Look behind the counter, you'll likely see someone who isn't just punching a clock. The barista here, they're a craftsman, or a craftswoman. They move with a quiet efficiency, tamping the espresso, steaming the milk. It's a focused ritual. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. They understand coffee. Beyond the bean comfort food, Dutch style. It's not just about the liquid perfection in your cup. A truly great cafe knows that man cannot live on coffee alone. De Verborgen Parel understands this. The food here isn't complicated. It's not trying to win any Michelin stars. It's simple, honest, comforting. The kind of food that makes you feel good. The kind of food that complements that excellent coffee. And then there's the Dutch apple pie. Appel tart, a classic for a reason. The crust is buttery, crumbly. The apples are tender, slightly tart, generously spiced with cinnamon. It's served in a generous slice. Breathing easy, the vibe inside the walls. Step inside de Verborgen Parel, and you immediately feel it. The atmosphere. It's cozy, not cluttered, but lived in. Like your favorite old armchair. The furniture is probably a mix of wooden tables and comfortable, perhaps slightly mismatched chairs. Nothing too modern or sterile. It feels warm, inviting. A place designed for comfort, not for Instagram perfection. The vibe is undeniably relaxed. There's no frantic energy here, no pressure to eat and run. You'll see people reading actual books. Navigating to Nirvana, a Plainspoken guide. So you want to find this pearl? Good, it's worth the effort. As I said, it's nestled in the Jordaan. Your best bet is to aim for that district first. Wander away from the main canals like Prinsengracht or Keizersgracht. Head into the smaller streets, the ones with names like Egelentierstraat or Bloemgracht. Arm yourself with a good map or your phone's GPS, but don't be afraid to just explore. Let your intuition guide you a little. When's the best time to go? Mornings are usually good, before the city fully wakes up. You can grab a coffee and watch the neighborhood come to life. Late afternoons can also be pleasant as things wind down. It's a small place, remember, so it can get snug. If you want to avoid any potential wait, try to steer clear of the peak lunch hour. It's not a madhouse. More than a cafe, why de Verborgen Parel lingers? In a city overflowing with cafes, why does this one, de Verborgen Parel, stick with you? Why does it earn a spot in your memory when so many others fade? It comes down to one simple, elusive thing: authenticity. This place isn't trying to be anything other than what it is. A good, honest cafe, serving good, honest coffee and food. In a world of pretense, that's refreshing, that's real. It's a reminder of what travel at its best should be about. It's not just ticking off sites from a list, it's about finding these small, genuine connections. Stumbling upon a place that feels true. A place that gives you a glimpse into the local rhythm of life. De Verborgen Parel does that. It's a small window into a quieter, more soulful Amsterdam. It makes you feel less like a tourist and more like a participant. This cafe isn't just a business, it's a little piece of the Jordaan's heart. A tiny, warm, beating heart.